Caleb here, and thank you for watching this video. We're going to cover how Michael, one of our clients, Michael Choi, went from a brand new offer, brand new business, 0 meetings, 0 calls on his calendar, white space on his calendar, to having calls booked left and right and having 10 calls booked in a single day. We're not talking about in a week. In a single day, he had 10 calls booked. You can see right here our conversation on Slack. You can see his calendar, jam-packed, and also looking to collect $12K in cash collected next week. So how did Michael go from a brand new offer, brand new business, to then having that result? That's what we're going to cover in this video. And Michael's one of those clients that takes action. So I do want to say and preface this by saying that you got to be a rock star. To see these kind of results in this time span, you got to move fast. You can't be one of those people that takes a couple weeks to build out this system. You know, the people that really see results are people that move quick. Okay. And so I want to cover a few things. If you understand this and apply it to your business, you're going to be able to book more calls and close more deals. I promise you. If you just watch this video, implement, and actually take action, understanding this is key. Okay. First things first. You need to leverage labor. And most likely, if you're looking to scale and you're just starting off, or you're looking for a more cost-effective way to go about booking more meetings organically, and you're not wanting to spend on paid ads, VAs are going to be your route. It's going to be the quickest way that you guys can scale, and it's also the most cost-efficient way to scale. Okay, unless you guys have lots of money to spend on appointment setters that cost anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000, I highly suggest that you leverage VAs. Michael leveraged about 4 to 5 VAs, paying them $3 to $4 an hour, and was able to get this result. Right. So the biggest thing is that you need to hire a team, and you need to hire a big team, and you need to do it as quickly as possible. And I'm going to show you how the math works. If you guys can make sure that you have a structure in place, the math works every single time. Okay. The problem is that most people, when they go about hiring VAs, are looking to scale Facebook DMs. Right. All of these calls and these deals so far that he booked for his business has been on Facebook. It's been Facebook DMs. And you can see right here, the problem that most people have is they hire 1 or 2 people every single month. And if you hire people, one or two people every single month, the rate of which you're going to build a stellar team, a rock star team, is going to take anywhere from 5 to 7 months. So it's going to take you 5 to 7 months to build a rock star team. And then it's like performing with the team. But just building the team is going to take you about 5 to 7 months if you hire at this rate. Okay. And you probably end up firing, right? So you hire 1 or 2 people every single month. You fire 1 or 2 people every single month because of low performance. And because you're hiring so slow and you're firing fast because they're not performing, because it's low amounts of volume when it comes to hiring, you backtrack your progress. And this is where people get stuck, is they just hire 1 or 2 people, then they fire that person, and then that's the rate at which they grow. And if you keep doing this, you're only going to see the same results. The key insight, the thing that we realized as well as helping Michael understand this, is that out of every 7 to 10 people, out of every 7 to 10 VAs, you will only find 1 rock star. Yes, there are rare scenarios that you find the rock star right off the bat or after 3 hires, but usually after 7 to 10 people, you will find 1 rock star. Now, if you can understand that it's a volume game, and you can understand that not every hire is going to be a great hire, and you can understand that out of 7 to 10 people, I'm going to find 1 rock star. Then with that mentality, right, if you only hire 2 people every single month in this example, essentially it'll take you that long. It'll take you about 4 to 7 months to find 1 rock star at this rate. And that's the reason why people can't scale. They hire too slow, right? They drag on problems, which means like low-performing teams, low-performing team members, and they just keep them around the company. It just drags on. And that leads to sending out low amounts of volume in outbound. And if that's the case, then usually the appointments reflect the amount of volume that you're doing. It's always a correlation between volume and appointments. So the solution, I can't give you guys a problem without a solution, okay? The solution is, fuck it, let's just hire as many people as possible. If we understand that 7 to 10 people is going to have 1 rock star, the key is to have 5 key rock stars 5 rock stars on your team as soon as possible, which means that if let's say for every 7 people, there's 1 rock star, you want to have 5 rock stars, you need to be interviewing 35 to 50 people, right? This is the rate at which we need to grow. We need to interview as many people as possible. Most people think about hiring 1 or 2 people, right? Hire 20, 50 people, right? Obviously, make the numbers work. Put them on a trial basis, right? You don't even have to spend money on this, right? You can just put everyone on the trial. Tell everyone that they can do a 2-week trial and that you'll pay them per appointment. That way, there's no overhead risk, and you can really see who the rock stars are, right? But that's a small little pivot in which you can hire 20 people at once and then be able to find 2, 3 rock stars that are going to perform the best. And then there you have it, right? You have a solid team instead of just hiring 1 or 2 people, right? Have a mechanism to filter them through, which means that have a way to be able to find out, number 1, are they going to be a good fit? Do they fit the core values of our company? And are they going to be performing at a high rate? And what does performance mean, right? You need to have that all down. What does performance mean? What am I expecting? What are the KPIs? You need to have ways to track and be able to evaluate performance so that you're able to fire people that are not a good fit, that are not going to perform, and keep the people, incentivize people to grow within the company if they're hitting KPIs. So that's exactly what I mean, scaling labor, right? What one agency does in a month, your goal is to do that in a single day. If you can answer this question, right, and actually solve it, right? What do regular agencies do in a month? And when it comes to outbound, when it comes to appointment setting, how can you do that in a single day? If you can continue to ask yourself this question and you can take actions oriented around that question, I promise you, you will win. Just because you're doing a volume game, right? Most people, they hire 1 or 2 people every single month. Solution, right? What can you do that everyone does every single month? Hire 1 or 2 people every single day. You do that every single day. Guess what? The speed at which you grow will be 30 times faster than people that hire 1 or 2 people per month. So this is a key insight. Just moving quick, doing more volume, not even when it comes to outbound or DMs or appointment setting, but also coming down to everything in business, especially when it comes to hires. So hiring a team, again, the reason why we want to have 5 key rock stars and get there as soon as possible is we want to move fast, right? And this is going to allow you to book more calls, close more deals, collect more cash at a quicker rate, right? And so here are 2 ways to hire VAs who will send out 100 to 150 messages. So every VA should be able to send out 100 to 150 messages. If you guys are having problems with Facebook profiles, let me know, shoot me a DM. I'll walk you through our process to be able to do that. So number 1 is Facebook ads, right? So we have a Facebook ad funnel that we can show you guys. If you want that video, make sure to shoot me a DM and I'll send you over the video of our Facebook ads funnel. Basically, it's just a funnel, a job interview funnel. We get about $1 to $3 of a cost per interview, and it's a very quick and easy way to scale the applications. So if you want to go fast and you have a little bit of money, you just need like $100 and you'll be able to get a lot of applications. That's the route that you could go. Or number 2 is you can go into Facebook groups and you can make job posts. So just make job posts for appointment setting roles. Just have that clearly defined and go ahead and post it. Again, if you need that, shoot me a DM. I'll send it over to you. Or that's already in our Facebook group, so you want to go ahead and join that. But that is one option as well, and that's a free organic way that you can get a lot of applications. That's the way that Michael did it. He posted it in all the VA groups and was able to get 1,000 and 2,000 VAs to apply. Okay, so just take it action. Now, here's a key thing that I want you guys to understand. The old way of doing interviews was doing 1-by-1 interviews. Now, if you think about the scalability of doing 1-by-1 interviews, right? Let's say one interview takes 30 minutes. Well, guess what? If you're looking to hire 35 to 50 people in a month, that's going to take up a lot of time, right? So the same way that we scale appointments, we need a scalable way to hire. Let me say that again. The same way that we scale appointments, the same process, the same thought process, the same philosophy is the same way that we need to scale to hire. All right, so when it comes to interviews and growing your VA team so that you can send out more messages, book more meetings, collect more cash, you need to start doing group interviews, which is a one-to-many approach, right? So basically the funnel is you have them fill out an application form, just a quick form that they fill out, has all the basic information as well as questions that you want to ask for them to join your team. After they fill out that form, they're going to be redirected over to an interview calendar link, okay? Interview calendar link, and they're going to have a few days in time to book in a time for an interview. Now, after they submit that, I highly recommend that you throw them into a Facebook group. So have them join a Facebook group. This is so that you can continue to nurture and you can build a database, you can build an asset that you can use in the future. Right. Now, the key thing is that instead of having your interview calendar open from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, that's just going to have people book everywhere, and that's going to be a one-on-one interview style. Instead, only have 2 times available, maybe 3 if you're getting a lot of applications. But at first, I would just have 2 times. It could be Tuesday at 5 p.m., Friday at 3 p.m. And those are the only 2 times that they'll see on the calendar. And this way, when the VA is booked, they can only book those 2 times. And you're going to have 15 to 20 people interview at one go, right? Because there's only 2 slots available per week. You maximize the amount of time that you interview, and you just get everyone. You interview 15 to 20 people in 30 minutes. It's much more efficient. And on top of that, it's actually better of an interview style because you'll find the people that actually stand out, right? If you're just interviewing one by one, I don't know about you guys, but when I do one by one interviews, I think everyone's good. Just because I'm interviewing all of them, I don't have a point of reference. Now, at this point, I've interviewed a lot of people, probably thousands at this point, and so I have a better idea. But when you're first starting off, it's a way easier to have frame of reference on the call, have 15 to 20 people that you can just spot out, and you'll find the people that you really click with, right? And those are the people that you take to the next interview. So this is much more effective. You'll save hours of time interviewing every single week, and also give you a better way to see the people that really are going to be a good fit. Okay, so that is everything there, okay? Understand that you need to hire quicker, okay? Hire quicker. Hire, instead of 1 to 2 people, hire 7 to 10 people every single week, okay? Every single week. And scale appointments with interviews, okay? The same way that you would scale appointments. All right, second thing is offer, okay? You guys have heard me say this a lot, but really offer is key, right? And one of the things I'm finding is that the people that ride trends are people that are going to see an increase in sales just because they're riding trends, right? So just give the market what it wants, right? Give the market what it wants versus what everyone else is selling. If you're still selling Facebook ads to dentists, I don't know where you're at with things, right? Like, you guys need to come up with offers that are new, that are actually what the market wants, right? For us, it's appointment setting, right? Appointment setting for agency owners. We know that appointment setting for B2B businesses and agency owners it's literally like crack for a niche. Like, we all want appointments. And so we just give the market what it wants. And instead of trying to figure out a different offer, we just try to get really good. And we're getting really good at just setting appointments for B2B businesses, right? That's our niche. We're giving the market what it wants. Now, some offers that are trending right now are short form content offers, right? Short form content offers are crushing it. Appointment setting offers. So if you guys want to run a business like ours, and Michael as well, it's a very good business if you're good at what you do. Remote skills, right? Being able to do placements for closers, appointment setters. That's a big one. Group monetize. So being able to help people monetize the groups. TikTok ads. This is kind of dying off, but still in the market as well. All right. So just make sure that you guys have a good offer. And once you package up the offer, come up with a short and sweet script, right? I see a lot of people trying to record this long script, and they're sending this out to all their prospects. And it's no reason why people respond to a long offer if they don't know you, they don't know who you are. And so what I say is that you want to get straight to the point. You want to do direct to offer, and you want to keep it short and sweet. Okay. And so once you have the offer, right, you have the broad overview of what the offer is, you know who you're targeting, you can come up with a script after that. Our script right now is very short and sweet. So this is what it is. Hey, first name, I see that you're an agency owner. Would you be opposed to having us guarantee you 50 qualified showed meetings, or you don't pay, completely done for you? This is it. Direct to offer, straight to the point. They know why we're messaging them. They know the outcome, and they can either respond yes or no. All right. Short, to the point, and clearly offers our services. A question I like to ask is that if you were to blast out this message to everyone in your niche as a science experiment, if you were just to throw things in and see the catalyst, see what happens, what would the result be? if you took your script and put it out to your ideal target market, you put it out in front of 10,000 people, what would happen? Would people start raising their hands? Would people start walking over to learn more about your offer? Right? That's how you want to imagine it. You want to imagine it like, if I were to announce this, would this get people to move? If I said, hey, guys, if you guys want to learn more about how we can guarantee you 50 qualified show meetings or you don't pay, completely done for you, come meet me in the corner in this room, right? And if people move or they don't move, right, that's what you want to think about. Will this get people to start walking? That's what you want, right? You need that strong of an offer, and that's why it's so important, okay? If you can't get people to move in person, trust me, online, they're not going to move, okay? You guys need to think about that. Okay, last thing, and the last thing I'll end off here, and it's a funny story. So I actually have two of the same exact clients in the same niche for the appointment setting offer, right? One, Michael, was able to go from zero to 22 meetings booked, 0 to 10 meetings booked in a single day, 22 meetings booked in a single week. He's going to pass that. And the other one is still stuck at hiring more VAs. Okay? They started at the same time, relatively around the same time. Michael's already cash collecting, growing the business, having more meetings than he can handle. The other one, the other client, not to talk shit, he knows this as well because I keep bashing him for it. He's just not doing anything. He's still stuck at hiring more VAs. And this is when I realized that knowledge does not mean anything. Knowledge does not mean shit. I gave them the same exact knowledge. I gave them the same exact training. I gave them the same exact infrastructure. I gave them everything that they needed to do what they wanted to do, which is grow the business. And one was able to execute, see the results. The other person was not able to see the same results, right? And so the truth in business will always lie the same, which is high levels of execution. If you cannot execute on what you know needs to be done, and as well as do it on a consistent basis, then it would be very hard for you to win, okay? The only reason why Michael was able to win at this high of a level was his level of execution, right? I just give him one task to do, he'll do it. The next hour, he'll bang it out, right? If I tell him to build out a funnel, if I tell him to hire 10 VAs, he'll hire 10 VAs. No questions asked. And this is the level of execution. This is a level of action that you need to be revolved around to be able to win, right? There's no waiting time, guys. If you want to win, you just got to go. You got to go. You got to execute at a high level, right? It requires sacrifice. It requires a lot of discipline just to move fast. Move fast and believe in the process, right? Believe in the process and go quick, all right? So if you guys want any of the resources I've mentioned here in this video, make sure to shoot me a DM. Be more than happy to help. And I hope you guys got value, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.